On the edge. Look at this look right here. That's a problem.
And they go jet sweep. Going the other way, Shea Fields. They want to get him wide, get him quickly. Play. Lindsey remains in the backfield. Montez gives it to him. Stretch play left. Look out. Making his point and trying to affect balance. Darren Shuckins in there, even though he's a fifth-year guy. Very smart. On the slant, incomplete, intended for Bryce Bobo. Out of there quickly to limit those opportunities. Here comes pressure. And over, incomplete. Pass was great criticisms of what's happening with this offensive style of USC. Granted, the numbers have been there the last. Second down and 8.
Well, option game.
Yeah, towards the boundary. Lindsey is going to be taken out by. Third down.
Nice game and deal inside.
Yeah, and that pass is caught along.
On a number on Washington. He's still in that Heisman mix.
Indeed. Devin Ross on the sweep. Jet sweep action. He gets beyond the 20. Montez's passes have not been on the mark here in the early going. This one is beautiful. Right on the spot to Bryce Bobo.
We honored that to open up the underneath.
21 yards and a first down. Designed run here off that read.
Back guys point where you got this, I got this. No, that the zone read inside action. Quarterback takes it.
For USC. Well, there's a lot of room back in the back as there's zero coverage and they go with Lindsey. They sold out to stop the run that time, Spencer. This USC faces this in virtually every game they play in the league. They're familiar with one another, and sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And they go under center, safety valve, right to Lindsey. It's a first down.
A couple of extra yards in the first down.
First and 10 from the 38.
Go.
Reverse, chicanery, looking long, and there's a wide open receiver. It's bounds. It's touchdown. Some yardage gained on the personal foul. And here's Lindsey. We come to the end of the first quarter. Position. Second down and 9. They go empty. Montez needs to get rid of it. And that one was thrown at the feet. Bobo is at the bottom of your screen. This is a slant incomplete. Ross comes to help Chip as a tight end.
Stay with just a 4-man rush.
And here comes the pressure off the end, and he's in trouble. That play had no chance. Another conference that may be thinking about getting 2 in, depending upon what happens tonight in Miami. That's Philip Lindsey ahead to the 20 to answer. And they go with a quick out again. Shea for USC.
Got a single safety, almost a 4-cross.
And again, that pass was too high. Jawan.
The second time there was contact, but he's a runner.
First and 10 from the 20. Montez on the read option.
He's one of the best in college football.
Second and 8. Out pattern caught. A yard. Yeah, that was the idea. They go with a pitch on the sweep, and it's KD. Play fake. Montez for the sideline. Caught. Winfrey. Tape the flag, but you're going to get it today. Vaughn's already did, and Colorado just did Winfrey. However, you're right. In this situation, they need his arm the rest of the way. That pass is caught by Devin Ross. Little RPO action to Ross. And it's a first down to the top of your screen.
No shadows.
Lindsey. Pass Smith, the flea flicker. Is the tight end on the left side.
Nice.
Little curl. It's Bobo. And another first down. Against the blitz, Lindsey. Inside the 35. All of his siblings got scholarships to Division I schools. Time rushing yards. Montez. A little hesitation there from him.
Is rare.
Now, with the way Montez has been performing today, you got to be very safe with your passing. Keeping everything in front of them. That is McIntyre.
Got Jarrett Stidham, though, at quarterback.
They do. Baylor transfer. Here's Montez again on the out to Ross. Georgia 16-7 early in the third quarter as we speak. Here's Montez rolling out. And he's outside the tackle. That is jumped on. Harris has the pick. And he's going to take it to the house. Touchdown. Feed and fan the big fella and let the clock go tick. Here's Lindsey. Speaking of guys that need to make stride.
Receiver, that's going to be a major challenge against this front.
There he goes, breaking a tackle. And he gets out ahead for from the 43, first down. Again, quick out, deflected a bit. Got to find a way to get Bobo unleashed without Fields, and here he is on the wide receiver screen.
Nice.
Right on cue. He's got a first down at the 30. Got to get some points on this opening drive.
Option game in the field.
Lindsey, pass, and Wusu possibly can. It does hurt not having Shea Fields, however. Lindsey stopped in his tracks.
Come from Lindsey. He represents 95% of their run game.
And the passing game, too. Safety valve out of the backfield. Hand to watch that as you were. How emotional that must have been to see
him, who may not have struggled with disease, later did. He stayed close.
There is a play fake and a busted coverage. Wide open Winfrey. Touchdown, 79 yards. That's the eye. He takes it. He is. Play fake in the back of the end zone.
There, hit it.
Boy, he had a wide open receiver. It was wide open. 3rd and goal.
Got it.
Lindsey, touchdown. His third. Plays both ways at linebacker and at fullback. H-back tight end
nice
in the game to protect. Looking long. That's Bobo. Incomplete. A little over 400. Yeah, there's Bobo. On the wide receiver screen inside the 30, he'll push back. Right. Lindsey in motion. He's got time. Bobo was down there. Now he runs out of it. Has to let it go. Well, in the slot. Lindsey in the backfield. Phillip will take it. I love the way he scored by quarters and the ground made up by the Buffaloes. And here's Montez on the read, and he's got a first down. Trojans once led 27-0. Nothing doing, trying to go wide. Early speaking, but he's been more in his teammates' faces of late. Middle screen, Bobo. Bryce Bobo spins, baby, spin. He gets it to the 3rd down and 16. Low snap. Pressure. Montez throws a ground 32 in a lot of ways because he hasn't had that 70-yarder that we've been accustomed to seeing. Here's Montez on his own, trying to get it up. Lindsey ahead to the 30. Are coming around for Darnold. The run game has become just devastating for people to deal with. And this defense, as you see Bobo on the receiving end here, he has it ahead to about the
freshman playing up in the front offensive line. They are battered and bruised.
Beautiful. Looking for Winfrey. Wide open. Beautiful cutback. Winfrey runs free. Touch.
Body language.
No, I'm with you. Yep. And in the entire second half, you could make a case that that's been the case for USC. That pass.
Questions that. I'm just talking about his energy and how he affects other players.
Now Montez, there you see 42.
With some screenplays.
Haven't called Bobo's name, have we? Batted down. With 2 timeouts remaining, they decide to disdain. And now the pass picked off and lateraled.
Wow.
Lateraled and number 7. By the way, I should correct myself that they did use their final timeout, so no timeouts remain. And that pass is caught by Bobo. He's right at the stick. Ooh, a late toss. Very late to Lindsey. Pretty good job of ad-libbing. USC brings 4. Montez with time. Now he's running out. Flushed. Has to get rid of it and does. Outside the tackle. 9. Over the middle, Bobo incomplete. That was a dart. Eligibility after today's game. 4th and 9. That pass is caught. At the 42, it's Devin Ross. And Dad George, who passed away recently. So proud, I'm sure, of his son. As you see Winfrey with his 4th catch to adjust defensively. Wusu was offsides. May have gotten away with it. And now the sack. Boy, I thought this by the officials. 3rd and 10. That quick out is taken. They need 6.
I like the run on this.
That pass is caught. It's Bobo. It's first down. Down just in time.
Stop right.
For the corner. Back shoulder throw to 1 before halftime. A pump fake. Trying to add lib.
You got him in the middle.
In the middle and in. Is it? Oh, it's incomplete.
Nice.
There's McIntyre. Down to the 2. Back there with him. And now comes the pressure, and down he goes.